Hey, my paisano, this is Super RJ, and as you probably may know, there's going to be a new DuckTales series coming out next year. There's also Disney is going to air their non-anime show known as Pokemon Sun and Moon instead of Cartoon Network, which I'm probably going off track by a while. I'm just going to talk about the new DuckTales series spinoff, and I have to say, it's going to suck. Now, as much of a Disney fan as myself, I never watched DuckTales when I was a kid. I was like born in like the late '90s, and I barely even watched the show at all. I do remember one episode I watched, but barely remember it. But when I heard but when I saw people saying that DuckTales is a really good show, I watched Nostalgia Critics, raise the story arcs about DuckTales. It was not that bad. I didn't watch most of the episodes, but it's still kind of fun. But when I heard like DuckTales, with Disney making a reboot of DuckTales, yeah, this is gonna suck. So here are my thoughts on the new DuckTales 2017 TV show that's coming out soon next year. All right, let's get this one out of the way. Disney has problem with their main network, Disney Channel. Look, here's the thing. Here's what I'm gonna look, guys. Here's the thing. I do not like Disney Channel no more. I gave up on Disney Channel, and you know the reason why I hate don't give up on Disney Channel? It's because here's the thing. This is around the time when Disney most stupidly decided to make some live action sitcom nonsense on their main network, Disney Channel, instead of animated shows. They decided to put animated shows on Disney XD for no reason. I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, like, seriously, guys, this is Disney. You're Disney. Listen, you are not made for making live action movies and shows. You are studios for animation, not live action. You're part of animation. What is wrong with you? I mean, I love your work. I love Disney as much as people do, but I don't understand why they have decided to not have Disney Channel keep making more anime shows instead of making more live action sitcoms. It's just so annoying. I gave up the Disney Channel like 2 years ago. The only thing I care about watching on Disney XD were Gravity Falls, Phineas and Ferb, and Star vs. the Force of Evil, and all that stuff. But around the time, Disney has a problem with their network, except Disney Junior, because Disney Junior is still the same like Playhouse Disney, which is educating for children. But this Disney XD and Disney Channel, not my two things I would rather watch. I'm only watching like Nicktoons, Nickelodeon, T Nick, and Cartoon Network. But with Disney's network, TV networks, it just gets boring as bad as heck. And heck. And another reason why I think the new DuckTales series gonna suck is Huey, Dewey, and Louie. Now, here's what I thought worried about this new show. I thought that Huey, Dewey, and Louie in this show is gonna be like their characters from Quack Pack. Yes, that show was very, very badly. I noticed that in Nostalgia Critics Disney Afternoon video, but yeah, I have a itchy feeling that this might happen. And another thing is that I don't think the characters are gonna be that memorable outside their what they used to be in the original. Now here's how it goes. Like we know Scrooge McDuck, he's the richest duck in the world, like in the original show. But I have an itchy feeling that he might be like himself, like he might be like Mr. Krabs kind of way. Like, all he care about is money and all that stuff. Like how in the original show they trying to find treasure. Like Indiana Jones meet Duckula. That's what the Star Trek critics say. And like I say about the boys, like I don't think they're gonna be that interesting. At least, I mean, like when I saw the poster of the show, they're kind of like they're middle schoolers, and like I said before, I have an itchy feeling they might be the ones from from Quack Pack, like I said. And some also they have Donald in the show. For seriously, they literally have Donald in the show. Like he joins, like he did, like in the original he joins the Navy, but for some reason they decided to have him there. And I'm pretty sure that Donald's gonna be like over the top ridiculous. And that's all I said about the character. I know Webby was there, but there's not much to say about her. And another thing is that, well, the animation. Now, don't get me wrong. I saw like the few images on the show, and it does look kind of impressive. It's almost similar to the Mickey Mouse shorts. But however, I have an itchy feeling that sometimes the animation will be horrible, just as Pickle and Peanut, Peanut, and like the Teen Titans Go, where they use still images and some overly stupid gags of the animation. Now, that's the thing about what I think about the animation on the show. It can be like cheesy and all that stuff. And also, and lastly, another thing I think why I think the new DuckTales series is gonna suck is because it might lose its imagination of the original. Because hey, because we know like sometimes when you make a reboot on your classic shows, you're probably afraid that they're gonna be bad. Like for example, like the new Powerpuff Girls reboot. Sure, people like this show, they really do, as one of their favorite cartoons. But in my opinion, I just don't like the original Powerpuff Girls no more. I just don't. If you guys want to know more reason why, then look at my original opinion on the Powerpuff Girls. Anyway, like I said, when they do a reboot, I was like, wow. I was like, I knew this was gonna be worse than the original. But to be fair, guess what? A lot of people say it was not that good as the original. Now I originally thought that it's gonna be like that Dance Pants special with the animation style. That's what I thought, but no, they really didn't. As for Ducktales, yeah, it's just not gonna be that good in my book, cause it literally gonna have its lost its imagination of the original. They're gonna have the characters gonna be a little bit flawed, and the Avengers scene had barely had nothing to do with anything. It has lost, and it's not really that imaginable. I mean, think back to Gravity Falls, where Gravity Falls is a sudden twisted mystery. You always decide what's going to happen, and you get kicked in with the story. But with the new DuckTales series, mostly just hunting treasure. It's just the Indiana Joe, the TV show, and not in a fun way. I'm sorry, guys, but I just don't think the new DuckTales show is gonna be that good. It's just so weird. Gonna be a lot bit baffle and botch. And that's all my thoughts on the new DuckTales series. So tell me what you think about what you think about the new DuckTales series. If it's gonna be good or bad, just let me know in the comments. Bye.